my camera. I'm at Colin's house. Luna, you want to say hi? Here.
Oh my god, Luna.
Oop. Hi. Hi. No.
She's just like Marmalade for
no.
real.
Don't bother. You're gonna see Marie and get all pissy about it. Still not getting. She's doing better with the other cats, but she still does not like them.
Wow. How long has it been now?
Almost 2 months. She's just very not a cat girly, I guess.
She's used to being an only child.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But
Oh, I should have like reviewed what happened last session.
she's gotten to the point where like the most she'll really do is kind of me too, bestie.
Oh no, is it my internet or your internet? Oh, we're back. We're so back. Okay. Every time it starts to lag even just a little bit, I'm like, I'll kill you. Threatening my computer at knife point.
Real. Hey, girl, you can't go over there. Oh. No, don't go that way. So. You need to stay over here. Over here. There you go.
Oh my god, I just remembered my new mic has like voice effects.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hold on. Does it like apply automatically?
Hello.
That's what my mic sounds like when it's fucked up, I feel like.
I'm in your house.
I remember playing with this one and thinking it was really fucking funny.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna like forget it's on or something.
I'm gonna go stick Luna back in the bed.
Okay.
I don't know if my sound me like 2 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. Yay, I think we're here.
Yippee.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Better than yesterday.
Yeah, how did your date go?
Date? Oh, like the dinner. Yeah.
Whatever you were doing with Luce and
Yeah, I guess it was a date, kind of, for the three of them. I was just, like, there in my own house, chilling. It was a good time. We sat
not
on
a
the...
date for you, but for the 3 of them?
Yeah. They're, like, only just getting to know each other in, like, a group setting. They've, like, all hung out individually, but not, like, everyone in the same room, so... It's kind of an awkward dynamic, but I mean, it was fun. We had fun. We smoked. We watched Smosh.
Yeah.
You watch Smosh.
Fair. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I thought you might do.
And then what? You had a giant orgy, or?
No, actually, I think I went to bed pretty early because I was fucking exhausted, but I don't know. They might have had a crazy orgy. Luce got up early to go to work today, so
No updates on the orgy.
yeah.
I'm dead. Is Jaya gone, or is she just...
I think she said she was gonna wrangle Luna and put her in the bedroom so that she wasn't being crazy.
Okay. Cool.
Oh my god, do you guys want to see the cunty little shirt I got
That's fun.
off the dollar rack at ATC?
Yeah.
I'll be right back, hold on.
Shirt.
It's time. Hi!
Cunt.
Are you saying cunt? I got on and I just kept hearing cunt.
It could be a couple.
Both. Last question before they went off camera was, do you want to see this cunty little shirt?
It's a crop top.
Insane. Wow.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
I'm so excited to wear it.
Yeah,
Oh.
absolutely beautiful. That's gonna look sick.
Oh my god, give it to you.
And then the other one I got off the dollar rack is Lawrence Transit Pride.
Hell yeah.
Transit Pride? Why is there the trans flag on it? What?
Hell yeah.
Putting the
It's for
trans
pride.
It was like the
Trans
Lawrence, like,
Trans-
Trans people on trains?
yeah.
No,
I
trans-
like what you said better.
Trains on trans. Come on,
Yeah.
guys. Like, we need to be writing trains on trans people.
That's
Nobody-
woke.
Trannies on trains.
That's woke.
That's
Hey,
wow. Okay, goodbye to everyone who lives in Chicago.
real.
Talking to the ghost, by the way. As you can see, it's just their ghost. We went to a cute little vintage store today. I forgot my phone the whole time we were there. Just like wandering around. And then Kaz came downstairs and was like, "Dog, I was asking the store people about you. I thought you left." And I was like, "No,
I thought you'd gotten kidnapped. I thought you'd gotten taken.
I'm right here." Like, I was just looking at some clothes. Like,
It's weird.
Cash just anamorphs into Liam Neeson.
Yeah, I thought we were about to like have to be like John Wick or some shit. Like,
I was just like casually like looking through clothes, like taking my time. Like,
one penny.
yeah, I ordered from a barbecue place, so I didn't ask
What's
you to
here?
join. Oh, it's here.
Yeah. That's fine. I ordered from ordered from New Dodge. Because I had $10 credit. And well, what the hell am I supposed to do?
45% off for happy hour.
Yeah, they had happy hour.
Okay.
So I wonder what.
We're so bad.
Tucker's in heaven.
Tucker's glowing.
Yeah, they look like
It won't
they're
let me-
it's like
It won't let me pop out the video chat window without making it full screen. What the fuck? Oh. Okay, well, I guess I won't do that then. Fuck. I have to go open the other bedroom door so the other cats can get to their litter box, and then I will be ready.
Smell like collard greens.
okay.
This is all separate. I love that. A bowl, but everything's separate.
Well,
Hella pecans on this.
Lord, God.
Wolf of these nuts. Am I? Sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah.
They have bread.
Wait, can I try one bread coupon?
Yeah, I was
Coupon.
already handing it to
Can I
you.
get a group? Can I get a coupon?
Groupon. Fronton. I got a beet salad with gochujang ranch because it came with a vinaigrette, a cilantro vinaigrette. Yuck.
Sounds
Um,
delicious.
Do you
And
have the
then-
soap,
Let me show you my
Gene?
home.
I do. Banana pudding.
Ooh.
I do fuck
And-
with banana pudding.
Macaroni, brisket, collard greens, jalapenos, and pecans.
That's the
Which
most
is the most
southern shit
interesting
I've
collection
ever
of food
heard.
that I've Mood today.
Yeah, me too.
It helps. I'm gonna start with the banana pudding.
Oh. Okay, cookies. Are you ready? Can you guys hear me,
Yeah.
by the way? Sam, are you frozen? Hear me, Sam.
No, they're
Oh,
good.
Okay. And can you hear me?
Fork.
I can hear you guys, but I've got a crazy lag.
Ah.
Also, excuse me, I'm about to have a coughing fit.
Oh.
Sam, I'm gonna just start. What's up, Jaya?
Oh, I was covering Luna because she was licking her ass.
Oh, okay. I
Put your hand
No, that makes sense.
Cassie, I have a question real quick. Remind me what the core syndicate is.
It's just so it's like the lunar realm or like the solar realm or like the solar empire.
Okay.
Like it's a country, like a realm. But it's like it is the core region of the galaxy.
Okay.
So that's where you guys are, or you guys just left from.
Was the core
Um,
syndicate?
Yeah, that's where the capital planet is. I think it's Xenos Prime. I think is the capital planet of.
Okay. Is that
the
where the
galaxy.
casino was too?
No, the casino was in the Wild Space Republic, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, because the casino was on a rogue like moon planet or whatever.
Are we
So-
currently in Xenos Prime?
You are currently on a ship that just came from Xenos Prime. So yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So when you guys started off like in that like superstar yacht, basically, and that was orbiting like Xenos Prime, and then you guys got transferred down to the surface to a hospital, and then you guys got transferred over to the GBI quarters, which was also on the surface, and then now you are headed to a ship that's going to take you to Puck, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, bad. Are you guys? Everybody good?
Mhm.
Is everybody good?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yay! Welcome back. Yippee! It's been so long. Yeah. So I believe last time, I'm pulling up my session notes. If you guys have anything, you can chime in too. It sounds like last time we finished up with like each of you guys' like individual scenes of you waking up after the battle. and yeah, it was Solara and then Morgan. And then you guys were transferred to a secure meeting room for a debrief, and you guys found out that the tattoos that you have, or like the marks you have on you, are runes in a very like old dead language from the federal lunarian worlds. The magic on them is lunar based in nature, and because they're from like a very old dead language in like the lunar realms past, you guys are going to go to Puck, to specifically the Puck Academy of History, I think is what I have decided to call it, to meet with historians and translate the runes on your tattoos. They talked about the relics. So these are very powerful, just like pieces of the time gauntlet and the space sword. So 3 of them were born out of the destruction of the time gauntlet, and 3 from the space sword. They gave you a briefing on the commander, who is, to your knowledge, a demigod, and who was there at the party. Morgan talked to him, and they're looking for. So he is part of a religious cult that worships ether and wants to bring him back, called Ioannis. And in order to do that, they need all like 6 of these relics. And he currently has one, which is a giant sword, like a great sword with a like little black hole in the middle of its hilt, called Voidbringer. So yeah, you guys got sent with, and you met KI-BO.
KI-BO.
KI-BO is Rune's partner for right now. He is the first like robotic arcane hunter. And so Rune and KI-BO are going to accompany you guys along with Sarah Orion Nikos Altair, who is Solara's bodyguard, basically. For right now. And so that's you guys' entire party are boarding a ship to go to Puck. To get those tattoos translated. And while you're on the way to Puck, it's like I would say probably a 3-day journey. So like in that time, you guys, and I will let you guys. There's things that I have for some of you to do, but like by and large, if there's anything that you would like to do, you can certainly do so. You each have your own like quarters. I will, and then Rune explains to you guys on the way there that if you want to send messages or you want to contact anyone on the outside world, because you guys are all now like under the protection of the galactic government and you're kind of like under witness protection, all of that communication needs to go through him. So yeah, these are the things I have for you right now. I can go into like specific things that I had on the way there, or if you guys have anything that you want to do. Yeah, this is your first time at the party though, so hey.
I was gonna say, Io's definitely gonna try to like have a dinner party like the very first night on the ship.
Okay.
Like however they can put that together.
You sure can do that. The ship is like pretty modest.
Yeah.
There is like a dining hall, like probably like a 2-level ship. So it's made for like passengers from like 8 to 10 passengers of the quarters. So there is like a mess hall. It's not like fancy really. Kind of like standard military like ship that they've given him. Rune is the one who's piloting it, so he'll probably be upstairs in the cockpit most of the time. Just making sure everything is like good. But yeah, you can do that. There's like little like robots and stuff that will make the food from like the stores of food they have on board. So how do you that like first night when it's just like all these like random ass people, like how do you tell people
Thank you.
it's going to be a dinner party? Because people can come in and get food anytime.
I think Io will like write up a bunch of little like letters on some like spare paper that they find, like some just like shitty like invitation, but tries to do it up in like some like cute calligraphy and gives it to like the main party with all the like tattoos, and then anyone else they can run it.
Yeah.
Dead.
How do you give it to people?
Sorry, hold on, I'm putting the Wi-Fi in.
No, that's okay.
Look at me, demon. Nothing is for you.
Yeah, because like just to keep in mind how crazy this like fuck ass like ship is, we have Ariana Grande, IO. We have mass murderer Hebe, or alleged mass murderer Hebe. The like Princess Leia. Some cowboy like person. Whatever Morgan is, I don't really know. I'm assuming.
I think I will go up to Mel first and like hand them a little slip of paper and just be like, all right, you will be there.
Well, I guess.
All right. Then.
I don't like social gatherings, but I guess.
Well, play nice for the night and have some fun.
We're at a house.
When you go around to everybody, like I guess you can ask them like what are you guys doing, or where do you find them?
So should I?
That would be your turn, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can like. What are you doing? What is Mel up to?
Probably. I feel like Mel doesn't often get the opportunity to be a passenger on ships. I think they're usually in the pilot's seat because they drive like the smaller ships to get around. So I think they're probably just like sitting by a window, like stargazing somewhere. Probably like have taken off their hat and like put it to the side.
Yeah, there is a little bit of an observation deck on the first floor, so the top floor where the cockpit is. They tried. It does look. It is a very like military type, like basic ship, but they did try to get one of the nicer ones because of certain people on board.
Oh. That's me, huh?
They're two fuck ass elves here. Like, oh, yeah.
Elves are kind of princesses. Like, what can you do?
In every D&D world. After Mel, who do you go and find?
Probably Morgan, because I think Io and Morgan are the next two who are like know of each other the most.
Okay.
Where's
Morgan?
I think they're down in the galley. They really like to snack. So they're
already there.
Yeah. Always looking for something to eat. Yeah. So they're just hanging out with the kitchen people, kind of asking questions about like what they're cooking and trying to raid the pantry a little bit.
Yeah, so there's nobody in the kitchen. Like it's just like an automated like thing. So like you press buttons and like from like an available like menu, and then it kind of like comes out of a little like tray and everything like that.
They have no
Roll me-
clue what with. Just pressing random buttons.
Roll me a. I kind of checked it. No, roll me a perception check.
Oh, okay. Well, fantastic. Perception is a 9.
Yeah. you keep getting like everything, but it's like you get like a side of green beans. You get like plate of ice, like a little bowl of ice cream, but you never get like you never find the right button for like a full meal. Like there's no like you keep getting sides and like drinks and like things that are a la carte. But you never like you keep pressing it or whatever, and you just get like it's the weirdest fucking meal you've ever had. It's like green beans and like some sort of purple jelly and like ice cream.
They have like 20 different items in front of them, like half of them are condiments, and they're still going back to like, oh, what's this button do? Oh, that's not quite well. Let's try this one. And they just keep going back for more.
I'm a little like door opens up next to the like it's very small, like maybe like this big. Like the little panel opens up next to the the little like rolling tray or whatever that you can keep pressing stuff at. And a little like droid comes out, looks over at you, beeps something that you probably can guess is like not nice, and then huffs. I think KI-BO is down. He comes down because he's just curious. He's just like walking around looking at stuff. Or like whenever he's not with Rune, and like he like looks up at you, looks back at the little guy, and like in his like radio static voice, like it's very like mismatched, like trying to find different like recordings and stuff like that. He goes, better like next time, and like like it's like a very like experimental like pat, and then like leaves.
Sorry, was the pat on like the other little robot, or was it on?
It was on you, like on your leg, because he doesn't to like more than like your waist.
He just
Even when he extends it, like
That's cute. Yeah, it was like, oh, thank you for the vote of confidence. I'll keep at it. And just keeps pressing buttons. They give a little pat back, but just keep pressing buttons.
he doesn't know. He probably could figure it out for you, but yeah. So yeah, you find KI-BO's walking out whenever you come into the cafeteria or whatever.
Like I pass KI-BO in the hallway or whatever.
Yeah.
I think I just see him. I go, KI-BO.
He like gives you the same thing, like tries to with his little like hands. He's like, and like he pulls like a recording actually from one of your interviews, and it's like some like interview like host being like, "Io."
Cute. I hand him a little paper and I'm like, all right, come join us for dinner, okay?
Make a persuasion check.
Not 20.
Oh my
Wow.
god!
Wow. He looks up at you with his little like robotic eyes, looks back down at it, like you kind of see them adjust a little bit. Kind of the same way that Wally does, but like they're circular. And he looks back up at you. And he kind of like goes, he's like looks at you confused and like pulls like a recording and goes like, I can't eat.
Well, how do you experience pleasure?
Wild way to word that.
What makes you
Not even taught a word.
You did. You taught him a new word. He goes like you can see like he like is looking like searching through his database to understand what you just said, and then he goes pleasure, and it like kind of has like all these different like he projects this outwards. Like he looks at you and like projects it outwards, and like you can see he's running down a list of like words in like basic or like whatever like language you're speaking to him, and he finds pleasure. And like he clicks on that, and to like kind of give him a definition, there's like pictures.
Oh,
Like he has a very extensive database.
Yeah.
So There's a lot of different types. Yeah, a couple like probably more pornographic.
I think if like it
pictures.
goes through, I try to point out one of like someone like eating something that looks delicious, or like that
Yeah,
kind of feel.
Yeah, he has no reaction to those, like, or whatever. So like as you're like you can like scroll with him and like he keeps showing like turning around and showing you these things. So like sometimes he shows you like someone sucking a dick.
Nice.
No. And then it's like, okay. And he tries again, and it's like I don't know, like being out in the sun or like feeling like warm or something like that. And eventually he gets to like one that is like someone eating and it looks like they enjoy it.
Yeah, that one. How can I make you feel that?
He doesn't have an answer for you. He goes probably the closest like he says like closest thing is, and then he like there like a little like panel like unhinges like outside of his head, and like you see like a little plug.
Like a little plug.
So like he could plug himself in. But,
Heard.
yeah. And he like he looks at you for like confirmation. Like, can I like do that? Whatever.
Yeah.
I
Of
charge.
course you can.
Yeah.
I'll see you tonight, and I like give him a little like handshake.
He like shakes your hand and looks like he's a new person and like runs up to the car.
I don't want to take up too much time handing out invitations to everyone, but I will like go person to person and like do it.
Okay. Yeah. What does Morgan say? Are they going?
Can you roll me a persuasion check?
I'll make sure there's a real meal there for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not as great. Roll the 3, it's a +6, so a 9.
I would say you can do that with a you said you'll give them a real meal. Like,
Nice.
I think that's a
10.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They do look really hungry, but they are just like munching on everything that they've been able to find so far. So they do say, "Oh, if I'm still peckish, I'll swing by. Thank you." Yeah.
Nice. All right, I'll see you there then.
you can just roll like a blanket persuasion check.
Nice.
Oh, I have a little something for Hebe if you writing utensils. Okay.
Sharp and pointy. You could find something that's sharp.
Okay. Sorry, my cat's being fucking insane.
Yeah.
What would I have to roll to find something sharp and pointy? Because Hebe wants to do some tests of this new inability to feel pain.
Oh, okay. Yeah, roll me an investigation test.
That I can do.
You walk in and he's just repeatedly dropping a fucking thing on their foot over and over again.
Did you say
Just like
investigation?
breaking toes.
That was a 7. Aw.
You don't. If you're trying to like draw blood, you don't find anything to do that specifically, but you do find like something that like if you wanted to smash or like bruise your skin, you could do that.
Okay. Yeah, Hebe opens the door and she's got a like blunt object in one hand and her other hand looks like she's just been kind of fucking it up a little bit. Just trying to see what's going on.
Your thumb is like fucking misjointed.
Yeah, like one of her fingers is like just pointing a weird way.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Hello.
Is that what Io walks up and sees?
Yeah.
Io like loses all of their like public face like immediately in the moment and just goes, "Oh my."
Oh, don't mind us, just running some tests.
Let me see that. And they're gonna grab your hand. And I think like knowing it's gonna get them in trouble is gonna cast a cure wounds on it. Like immediately that's gonna be their reaction.
Okay. Yeah, there is something, you don't hear it, but you do hear like Rune coming downstairs. And like he kind of, the first thing that he clocks is you, Hebe, and he like immediately what did I say? Hold on, let me pull up something again.
I think before he even gets a chance to get a word out, I was just gonna go, I know, but can we excuse this one?
I think as you say that, Rune like mage hands like whatever like Hebe has out of her hands. And like you say, like, oh, I know, like whatever. And he looks back at you, and he goes, okay, well, nobody's dead, but what what did you, he was like, what did you,
Oh, just a little heal spell.
okay. Yeah, he goes, oh, somebody was already hurt. Like looks at you, Phoebe.
It didn't really hurt. That's the thing. It's quite interesting. It didn't hurt at all.
Hold on. He's so confused. he sighs very heavily. He goes like he looks over at like your like tattoo and stuff like that, and he was like, "Are you talking about that?"
No, I mean my hand, and I like hold up my mangled.
And that's like growing back into place as we speak.
Right.
Like fingers just like popping back into the right spot.
Oh, do I self heal or do I just not feel pain? That's a good question.
No, you don't. You don't feel pain. You definitely don't self heal though.
Okay.
But IO casts a heal.
Yeah, right.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay, I was like, wow. I forgot about that.
you
part.
hold up you hold up your mangled hand like as it's starting to like everything's starting to click back into place, like joints are starting to pop. And he connects the dots and make an insight check.
Okay.
Both of us, or
You can make one too if you want, Kyle.
Ooh, that's a good one for me. That is a 24.
Hey.
I love having an intelligent character. Wise character.
Io does not give a fuck about his experience right now. I was so whatever the hell this is.
Yeah, I was on a mission, and this was not what they were expecting. Evie, on a 24, you like look at him, and like this is like a very, very like calm and like collected. Like this is just like an old man. Like you can tell that there's something dangerous about him, but like he's also just like a very tired old man. You whatever you just said or whatever you just explained, like lights like something up in him of like a curiosity that like you also can relate to, because like that's how you feel whenever you're doing your experiments like on dead people and shit. Like this guy's kind of matching like your freak about whatever the hell's wrong with you.
Is he hot?
He seems very interested. Huh?
I said, is he hot? I forget.
I have a picture of him. Hold on.
Oh yeah, okay.
You want me to give you a picture?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Taylor. I think
Yeah.
Hebe's response to his like seeing that reaction in him is just to immediately get super like flustered and awkward and be like, it didn't hurt.
He kind of just watches you like flubber through this, and he goes, "I can't have you damaging yourself before we get to Puck, so maybe let's wait on the experiments until after."
Oh yes, that makes sense.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, Solara, as you go and try and find Solara, unless you want to do anything else, JF.
Nah.
Okay. Evie had her.
I'll give them both an invitation and just be like, I'll see you tonight, and Io's going. Whatever this is, Io's not having any more of it.
Bricks, bro.
Broken bones.
You don't. I will say this, Evie, like you are correct. No matter what, like sort of thing you do to yourself, you can't feel pain. And it's kind of, it might be scaring you a little bit. You still can feel things, like, and you can also feel pleasure, but like you can't, like, nothing hurts.
Wait, I am gonna turn to Rune real quick and just be like, slap me. Slap me, please. Yeah.
Make a persuasion check.
She is wigging out a little bit right now. Oh, that's a 3.
He goes, I won't be doing that.
Fine. Simply to prove a point, but okay.
Yeah, he nods to you and goes point proven and kind of like gives you a look. And then yeah, goes back to the as you go and try to find Solara, Io, Solara, Rune actually gave you something the first afternoon after you left. And it is a communication from Leto, of course. And he gives you the little pad, and like as you read, it basically says like, telling you like, we will proceed on time, like all these other things, like don't worry or whatever. They're not very like heartfelt things, but they are like things
reassuring.
Yeah, he's trying to reassure you, I think, in your own way, and then also like reassure himself. And then as he sends those things, like it's very like short and brief, and then he goes, in the meantime, I have like business for you, like another task for you. He's like, in the meantime, look over this list, and when you have like thoughts or opinions, like let me know. And it's a list of suitors for after, because you are expected after you pass the trials and are crowned, you are expected to start getting married, or at least and go into the process of courting somebody.
Right.
And the two that stand out, he gives you like a list of like 15, 20 of them. And he goes like, he signs off with something with like, for your long journey, whatever. And on the list of suitors, they each come with like, it's kind of like the Princess Diary.
Yeah.
It was like picture. There's
Like
like
a file?
and then like little like thoughts about the person.
Blurbs.
Yeah, and so the two that stand out the most, the two that are Leto's like recommendations that he like,
Oh, okay. Of
But
course, he's got like a little star beside.
he's got opinions. The first one, his name is Antares of House Soul, and he is the heir to a triple like star system. So like his father is the lord of like 3 different stars that are orbiting all around each other. And because of that, it would like if you married him, like the alliance would provide valuable resources because they have a shit ton of like a lot of planets in their star systems. Lots of like armies, energy, fuel. They're very like warring type of like militaristic type of kingdom or
I
kingdom.
see.
And then the other one that he points out is kind of her name is Vega of House Ren, and her family is very old and like religious. Like they have a lot of ties, like close ties to the church. And so he says that this would strengthen the claim to your throne through Helia's blessing. So they have a lot to do with a lot of their like family members go into the church. They have a lot of influence within the church. So if you marry her, you would have the church backing more of your succession.
Which access to which kind of power do you want?
Yeah, basically.
Right.
So those are for you.
Okay.
Orion is still like in his little like suit and everything, his helmet, so you can't see his reaction, but he is like looking a little bit over your shoulder, like as you're going through the list of people.
Like being obvious about it, or
make a perception check.
oh god, this is not my bag of dice. Hold on. Who are you? She is not an Atlas Dice character. Hold on.
Tucker, did you want to roleplay the dinner?
No, it's just what Io would be putting on is like a little dinner for everybody.
Okay.
On God. On God. On God. You can look at it with your eyes.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's a nat 20
Oh, yeah.
for chat.
I know that's right.
Yes. He's really trying hard not to be obvious about it, but he is being really nosy right now. He really wants to know. Because as soon as he saw like what it was, he's like he likes gossip or whatever.
She's just gonna kind of like slowly look through like each one, like very like much milk it, like take her time of it, and then like at the very end look and be like, any thoughts?
You say any thoughts? He goes, about what?
And she just like gestures to the paper.
Oh,
Like,
he doesn't say anything first. And he doesn't say anything for a long time, actually, and you don't think he's gonna say anything. Because it's not his place to. But eventually he goes, and Terry's guys kind of looks like a dick.
she doesn't react outwardly. She just kind of like nods, closes the packet, and stares out the window for a bit.
Yeah. He doesn't like react to that, but he does get like very confused at your reaction. He goes, okay. Yeah. So you guys have dinner. I for the sake of time, I won't have us roleplay the little like dinner party, but does everybody come? Morgan, do you come? He doesn't. Okay.
I'm sorry. Morgan like writes a letter to Mrs. Gubbins trying to be like say what's happening to Morgan, but also like asking to take care of Spiel a little bit more without like being obvious about it, and is looking for Rune to give the letter to because Rune said that like all correspondence had to go through him. And finds Rune, I think, at the dinner party. Like, it wasn't Morgan's intention to go there, but they do end up there to get this letter to Rune.
Yeah, I think Rune is hesitant about going to the dinner party, but it's the easiest way to keep an eye on all of you guys. So he goes, And like, yeah, you can see like he's finishing up, and like you give that to him, and he makes sure that like to give it to you, and he'll like let you know if he gets any correspondence back from her.
The second you get empty, I played a pin in your hand. Like,
There are items in a way that I don't think anyone's seen before with just like a good meal. They nod like great thanks and start just chowing down.
So Lara and Mel, do you go?
Yeah, I think Mel like
Well, what else would-
begrudgingly shows up in like their cleanest pair of jeans.
Everybody else is wearing slop, and you pull
Not
up.
slop. Flop brave.
Orion does go with you just because.
To be expected.
Do you give an invitation specifically to Solara's like bodyguard?
yeah, absolutely. I think when Io hands it off, they would hand it off and be like, "My liege," and they do like a little like curtsy bow thing. Bring you and your companion to dinner tonight.
You and your companion.
You think that to me or to
You.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so Lara's gonna take it and kind of like smile, and be like, of course, like I would be honored. And after you leave, she's going to turn and look at her like look at Orion
Yeah.
and be like, that one's cute. How unfortunate. And then just go back about her business.
Are you talking about Io?
Yeah.
Yeah. He don't give you any. He doesn't give you any reaction to that. But he does give you his invitation. And it's like, up to you, my grace, or your grace.
Oh, like asking me if
Oh, you already said
Oh.
yes. You were gonna go.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Yeah. Never mind.
right. Mhm.
Yeah. My grace. I meant you.
Yeah.
So why can't a guy just like
Right.
Okay, I had two more things I wanted to do on the ship real quick, and then we will not be on the ship anymore. That night, Morgan, I want you to make a luck check for me.
Yeah.
Wait, have you rolled it? Do you know what it is?
Yeah,
Okay, tell me what it is.
it's a 7.
Oh, I thought it was a 1. I'm so fucking scared.
Can I also can you give me a hell back?
I'm not asking you to roll damage yet.
Oh,
Yeah, I need you to make a perception check.
Yeah.
I can't use that dice anymore. That's a 7.
Okay.
I'm just really into this like pork and beans or whatever.
Took a couple plates back to your room.
Fully deep in that. You fall asleep like that night. And like, or not fall asleep, but you're like in your room that night. And like you feel like ever since you got the like mark on your body, like like the dragon mark on your like neck. Like the magic feels very unstable underneath it. The skin itself is having a reaction to it. Sometimes you feel like too little. Sometimes it feels hot, sometimes it feels cold. But that night it starts like hurting really, really bad. Like a very like searing like pain. And very dark room. And there's like right in front of you is like it feels like you're in a room and like there's like a like window and the like window is looking out into like space and like Puck, like the system of Puck is kind of in the distance. Make a deck save with disadvantage.
Oh, fuck me, bro.
Tough.
Oh.
What is it? What is
It don't matter. It don't matter.
A 4, but holding that one.
I was like, wait a minute. Oh,
happening over here.
sorry. I'm really sorry. You feel like an arm like go around your neck, like and squeeze. And so there's like immediately like there's a dagger like pressed to you. See or hear anything else, like it stops and you're back in your room. And the only way that you can tell that that was like a real thing that you just experienced was you kind of like go up and you feel like a trickle of like blood where your like neck is, and you take. Four points of piercing damage.
So yeah, they're low-key freaking out about that. Is that they actually leave their like they left their room and came back instantly.
Make an Arcana check.
Stop rolling that dice.
I can't
Pick a different one.
This is my second dice.
Pick a third.
That's an 8.
No clue. Everything that you just experienced felt very real. Like you could feel like someone's arm around you. You could feel someone's like breathing really close to your ear. You could hear someone's voice. You can feel the like piercing of the dagger in your neck, and you can feel like it hurts, like somebody just stabbed you, or at least tried to. They didn't get very far. Had you been there for a moment longer, they probably would have.
Was it? Did they get the feeling like they were on some like in some room on this ship?
Your perception check wasn't high enough, so you don't know.
Okay. I think.
Yeah. The shape of the window doesn't look like it matches any of the ones there, but also like you haven't seen all the windows on the ship. So you can use the rest of your time if you want while you're there to look and see if you can find anywhere that's similar to where you were.
Yeah, they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna be able to sleep. So yeah, they're gonna go around and try to find like the person that stabbed them, or at least the room they were in.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
While you're doing this, Mel, make an Arcana check. Was it?
That's an 8.
Boo. Okay. Morgan with a 21 investigation. There is no there is no room on this ship that looks like you were there. Like nothing feels familiar. So definitively, you were not that like wherever you were not on this ship.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that's all you're gonna get. Sorry, Pookie. Mel, with an A, hear it or see it. But you feel like this like rush in the back of your head, like almost like I don't know, there's like a pressure, and you hear Talison's voice in your head, and they just go, "Take it."
Hello?
And it feels like their voice is like you, but it's not. It's turn around the 1 second.
And this is like while I'm falling asleep, or like...
Yeah, it's like the next night, or like when you're alone sometime.
Okay.
You still do have that little side B that like has like some sort of connection to Taliesin.
Can I like... I don't know, take a look at this Ivy and like see if there's anything funky going on with it?
Yeah. Make a perception.
Modded 20.
Oh yeah. The bee, like it like is flying differently than all the other ones in your hive. Like it feels like, and then it kind of like looks over. It almost turns his fat little bee body to you. It looks like it's talking to you. And Taliesin goes, "That was pretty good." And they kind of like basically you feel like you can almost like visualize it. There feels like to be like an open line of communication between you and them. Like you can say something to them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you don't have to look at the bee all the time that whenever you talk, but they like basically show you that like as like a keeper, like this is one of the abilities that you have that you can now like kind of like practice and get better at, but you can telepathically communicate with other keepers through like your connection to the hive.
That's cool as hell.
Yeah. Like I'll like save it just for time's sake. But like she kind of like goes through like that process with you. But make an insight check on her too.
19.
You can hear in her little like southern twang that they're very like proud of you for getting it very quickly. Because like you knew to go to the little bee. You had noticed the bee that had like their connection when they like did it very subtly. You like knew to like talk back and like stuff like that. So they seem like impressed with that. Yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
So what they tell you is, oh yeah, brother. You that they're tracking you basically with that little bee in their hive, like in your hive, and they're like, stay safe, kid. These government types don't always have your best interest in mind, because at the end of the day, they're there for them, not for you. And she goes, me and Zeno, who's awake now and like functioning, we're headed back to Puck. So we'll be near you if you need something, and you can open this direct line of communication to me. If I don't respond, I assume I am dead.
Wow. That's like giving someone your cell phone number.
You see her like sigh heavily and be like, "Kids these days." Or you hear her sigh. You can almost imagine like the look.
Do I have to
Yeah.
like talk out loud to use it, or can I like do it inside my mind palace?
Do you think Mel like says it out loud first?
I think so.
You say it out loud to your empty room, and they go, "Okay, relax. You don't have to scream it."
Sorry.
Just think it. You can do that with Taliesin. You get the feeling that obviously you can do it with other people, but you kind of have to work on opening that connection with other people. The Taliesin has opened it for you. So, yeah. Yippee!
Yippee!
You have everyone has something new.
Something
Everyone
new.
got something new. Quick check-in. How are you guys feeling? I need to go get my... Hold on. I'll be right back.
Quick check-in. How are you feeling?
Wait,
Goodbye. How are you feeling?
I'm having a great time.
I think
Me too.
Yeah.
maybe I always set a plate of food outside your door if you open it overnight.
Is this like, I guess like I'm asking because like this does feel a little bit more individual. Is this what you guys didn't like? Is this okay? Like this type of individual thing, or okay?
I mean, I would like to do some group roleplay
I just, like,
eventually,
went-
but yes, this feels good.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, we're about to get. Hold on, we're about to get there. But I didn't know if this was like. I know that we had talked about last time. You guys didn't particularly love.
Oh, it's fine. I think it was good. There is going to have to be balance between like individual scenes and group roleplay in every scenario.
I think the one-on-one is like a good way at the start too to like develop the like connection between the characters and develop character personality and whatnot here.
Right.
And, like,
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
it feels we are all together, so like we
Yeah.
can still make the choice to like Io did, go and seek out.
To go and talk to everyone. Right. Yeah.
I like that element.
Is there anything you guys want to do before you leave?
I would just send a message back and so that I will I will look over the following. My answer will be given at a time that I feel is appropriate.
Yeah. Does not.
Not
Rune
really.
does tell you that.
The message has been received. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Aya will send a
Okay.
message to what is their manager's name? Sorry.
Katya.
Katya. Aya will just send a message to Katya just being like, going back to Puck, let me know if y'all need anything while I'm here. Might be a bit.
You said going to Pug. Y'all need anything?
I'll pick up some moon corn if you need some.
Yeah, you send that to her. And usually she responds, but she doesn't respond to that one. Even though, like, Rune does tell you has been sent, like, delivered. You don't get a response.
Can I insight that? Did I not get a response, or is it like information?
You just didn't get a response. So yeah, you can insight that if you want.
No, it's fine. If it's just not a response, that's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Strong work, soldier. Keep it up.
10 out of 10.
And well, I was gonna do that today, but then we went out and had fun instead of cleaning the house. So
It do be like that
It's okay.
sometimes.
I'm gonna clean the house after this. We're gonna dye hair today. It's gonna be a good
Busy afternoon.
Yeah, I am gonna go just a teensy bit lavender, I think.
Be blonde.
Just on like the strands or like the whole thing.
Well, I got a lavender toner, so the whole part that's blonde will be
Yeah.
like a little bit purple and then kind of just hopefully fade to like a kind of gray silver color that I don't have to maintain too much, but we'll see.
So, yeah, Tucker, to clarify, no response from Katya is out of the ordinary. So,
Yeah. I just wanted to know if it was like, is it odd on Katya's end, or is it like I'm expecting a response? Rune is like keeping information and saying that there wasn't a response. Like, is it?
no. It's odd on her end that she didn't respond. Rune is not like keeping anything from her.
Okay, cool.
I won't even like have you guys inside check him. He's doing his thing.
He's not doing that.
Okay.
That's not his job.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
So if you did want to insight that, you can. But if not, like,
Yeah. I mean, I can. I don't know. We'll see. 11. I get a +7 to that, so 18.
Katya has really only not responded. She always has her phone in her. She always has her like whatever the sci-fi version of like a phone is in my world. That's what she always has. So it is odd that she hasn't said anything to you. I would say like it's great. I'll get like you might think that something is wrong.
Yeah.
He's like really not recovering from like her injuries, even though whenever you saw her, she seemed to like getting better, or something else is like keeping her from responding.
Yeah.
That is, however much concern that Io would feel for Katya, that is like what.
Yeah. I was stressed about it, but it's like, what can I do? I'm stuck on a ship going to fuck. Like,
Yeah, just something I guess to keep in mind.
I guess I would tell Rune to like keep pinging her until she answers. Like, not like continuously, but like at the beginning of the day, end of the day, please ping her until she answers.
Okay. Rune does that. You never get a response.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, you guys. As you guys get on the third day, you like come into Puck airspace, and like outside, it's like blackness of space, but up against it, there's a giant like gas planet. Like you can kind of think like Jupiter-esque. That's kind of like purple, a little bit. And as you get closer, you guys kind of pass the various like moons of the like Puck system, and so like this giant like planet or whatever is orbiting a star. So there is like a star in the background in this planet. Then you guys start like pulling. You can't really see Puck at first because it's so small next to this planet. But as you like pull up, it gets bigger and bigger, and you're like in the windows, and you can see the Puck is tidally locked, which means it has a permanent day side and a permanent night side. The day side is like very like that, like half of the planet is very like yellow. There's like a lot of yellowish haze. And then on the night side, it's just kind of more of a bare rock. So there's like almost no atmosphere on the side, and then in the middle where you guys are heading, there's like a strip of land that's like lit up more than like either the night side or the day side, and that is where you guys are going. It's like right where the day side and the night side meets is this kind of like you can see like little like skyscrapers and stuff like that like coming off of it. Puck looks like a ball that's like been like divided in half by like a ring of like spiky buildings and stuff like that. And then you see, as you pass over the night side, you see the various like air bubbles of the communities that live on the night side, and like craters and stuff like that. And as you get closer and closer to like the Terminator, which is like what that like strip of land is, like, it starts looking more of like nice like clear sunny skies or whatever. There's like some clouds and stuff, but for the most part, it's like very like Earth-esque. Well, yeah. So as you guys like land, Rune explains to you that you're going to be received by the governor of Puck. And the governor of Puck is Dia, which is Io's sibling.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Nepo baby.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
yeah.
Yeah. You can say that.
You can say that. Good lord, Mr. Purdy. Rippin'. Sorry. It's very oily. I got Indian food and it came. So but it like came in like a container that's not big enough for it.
Do you think Mel would know like what happened on Puck regarding like Io and their family and like the company that came in? Was Mel still on Puck at that time?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I
It would have
guess
been like 4 years ago. Like I don't know how like connected you were to our family at that point.
I would need to pull up Mel's lore real quick.
Okay.
So give me just a second.
I would say like Io like they would know like the public picture was that you were like their PR people, but they wouldn't know about like
Anything else? Okay.
you got.
That's fine.
Is that what you were asking for?
Yeah, basically if they knew like the like deets of what happened. But if not, then we're good. Okay.
Unless you told them, no, they would not know.
I don't think Io would have.
Yeah. Yeah. As you guys pull up, you pull up in front of like the buildings of Puck are very like white and like kind of like crystalline. Not crystalline, but like they have a lot of like windows to them. They have a lot of like nice granite, nice marble. Very different to like how you and like Elle grew up. And they you pull up, you guys land, and you land in front of the Capitol building, kind of on one of the landing pads that they have there. And Rune stays behind to like kind of make sure everything is good. Like people come out and like fix up the ship, make it land, do everything that you need to do whenever you land, make all the checks. And like as you do that, you like riding out of the building. Who's Dia? Dia's got on. Dia is a moon elf. They've got on kind of a like formal gray like jumpsuit. But it's like made of something very nice. Like you can tell the material is very expensive. You can tell it's probably more of their like normal like government wear. They're very tall, like probably as tall as Morgan or Orion. They're very buff. Not as buff as you saw them last time, Io, because you actually haven't seen them in like since you guys got the contracts. Oh, you notice that they've lost muscle mass. But like they're still like pretty lean and stuff like that. And they have like a I think we discussed like they have like a buzz cut kind of.
Mm-hmm.
right? So they look very much like very similar to Io. Just with their hair. Well, no, you have your hair buzz, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys got matching hairstyles?
I think so. I feel like it was like when we were growing up, it was the easiest hairstyle to have up in caves and stuff, so it wasn't getting caught in rocks. It's just like buzz cut, and Io kept it, and I guess Dia did as well.
Yeah. Even though they look different than how you saw them last time, the haircut has not changed. So they're walking towards you guys. They have kind of like a very like politician smile on their face. And they're wearing like a little like silver little silver to kind of like sit in sit there, the governor. And they approach you guys and they have like attendants and stuff like that with them. And they welcome you to like they address the whole group first before they come talk to you. And they they bow to like Rune and stuff like that. And Rune bows like back or whatever. And they look at all of you. You have a very like politician like smile and they go like, "Welcome to Puck. I am the governor. Lunar system. My name is Dia, and if you guys need anything, please let me know. Here to help. I've already been informed of the situation from the galactic. What did I say the galactic government was called? The federal. No. United Realms. Yeah. I've already been. Oh yeah, the GIB.
It's the Get.
The get, yeah, it's the Geds.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Get.
They don't call it that, but they. You see, they almost they like slip up a little bit. They're like the Get, galactic government, the Galactic Bureau of Investigation, has informed me of the situation. I'm sorry you guys are having to visit Puck on such terrible and mysterious circumstances, but I hope that I can make your stay as pleasurable as possible. And like as she says that, or as they say that, they specifically look at you, Solara. Maybe like.
Yeah. Naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's going to do a little bit of a.
And they like gesture for you guys to follow them. You guys end up going inside the Capitol building. They wait until all of you guys go first before like they kind of hang back to talk to you.
Yeah.
See you. What do you do as like they approach you?
I'm rolling a con save real quick. Just to see if Io can like keep their composure in this. They roll a 6, so I don't think so. I think like they're like holding it together until they like sibling specifically comes up to them and is, what do they say? Do they start the conversation, or are they waiting for Io to?
They're just kind of like hanging back and like waiting for you. Like you're coming towards them. So how do you think Io would like start that conversation?
Yeah, I think as they're like walking from the ship to the building, they like are like tearing up a little bit. Like Io's doing their best to like keep on their like public face to not cause a scene. But yeah, and then just go up and they just go, "Hi, Dia." And I think they go to like give them a hug.
As Dia approaches you, they kind of do that thing that they did when you guys were younger. And they kind of just like, you both kind of like stare at each other for a second and they go, "Oh," and like kind of cock their head and give like a little smile. And like you guys used to like do this like back and forth where like neither one of you would make the move first, but
Yeah.
eventually like be like, come here or whatever like that.
Yeah.
They like look like they're trying to a little bit, but it sounds like you kind of well, yeah, you kind
I
of like
jumps over that and just goes straight to like give them a hug.
yeah. I think that warms their heart very much. That like you like yeah, you don't even have time for the teasing. You're like, hey, it was
Yeah.
you go and you hug them, and they like immediately hug you back. Like it's like a bear hug. They're squeezing. They're like they're very happy to see you. Like in the way that they are hugging.
I think Io just says, "You're getting thin. Are you eating enough?"
They laugh a little bit, and they go. You're the one who said I was a hog our entire childhood. Now you got something to say about
Well,
it.
I'm just saying what Ma would.
They laugh and kind of shake their head, and they're going, "I ain't here. Ain't that a blessing?" You guys, they kind of like fall into step next to you. They're kind of talking about stuff as you guys like. They do ask you. They're like, "Are you okay?" They kind of like say it in a very like quiet voice, so nobody else can really hear. But they're like, "Are you okay?" I heard about the attack.
I think you can see about it too. Is it bad?
They look over your face. They go, well, you've always been kind of ugly, so I think it kind of fits.
I'll like tries to shove them a little bit. Like it's like, get out of here.
As you go to shove them, you shove them with like the normal amount of strength that you would have, and they kind of like they used to kind of be more of like an immovable rock, but they kind of like don't. They kind of stumble a little bit. And like,
Oh, I'm sorry. And Io grabs them and like sets them up and like keeps going.
make an insight check.
Hi.
Hi.
23.
You've struck a nerve. Like, as soon as you say that, you go, or as soon as you try to like help them up or do something, they like kind of shrug you off, and they go, "What? What are you doing? I need no help. You're not that strong yet." And they're kind of like trying to.
I see.
Off very cool. Yeah. As you guys approach, they do kind of lean down into your ear, and they go, "Hey, this is just to prepare you. I'm so happy and excited to see you. You do have company though." And when they say that, they get a look on their face that makes you understand that is probably inside.
Sorry, what was that? You cut out a little bit.
They give you a face that you can kind of tell. They go, I love seeing you. I'm so happy to see you, and we will talk more later." But they're like, "I have to tell you, you're about to walk in and see someone that you might." And they like look at you, and you get the sense that Oscar, the CEO for Eclipse, is here.
I got you.
Inside the government.
Io just like uses their hand real quick and just goes, "It's all right. I know the game." And like kind of like stands up a little taller, puts on their like puts on the show or whatever.
Yep. Yeah. You get a little sad at that, but like nod and kind of square their shoulders too. And you guys walk in. Yep. Yeah, sure enough. You guys walk into this like government building. This is like the Capitol building, basically. So where they receive a lot of their like big political figures on Puck. And like to the left and right are kind of like the like state houses, or like the Congress or whatever, the like judicial or not judicial, but legislative like part of the government. You guys walk in. It's beautiful in here. There's like columns of marble. There's like it's kind of been domed with like windows and stuff like that, so you can see up into the sky. Very high ceilings. There are like there's artwork of like Lunarian history, like kind of like like all about like like on the walls in different places. It's not as fancy as like the beautiful castles of like the Stellar Empire, but it is like I think the fanciest at least on Puck that like Io and Mel have ever seen. Certainly Hebe has been in worse places. So as you guys come in, there is like government officials and like not government officials, but like attendants and like people just like kind of walking about. There's not like a big open space, or like there is a big open space like in the middle, but there's not like you're not by yourselves. As you guys walk in, Oscar comes over to you, and he finds you first, Io. And without like even acknowledging like Dia or anything else, like
Go on, Dia.
grabs your chin and like looks like kind of turns it to look at the like mark on your face.
I think Io just lets him do the thing and is like, "It's nice to see you," or like Io will like clear his throat and just be like, "It's nice to see you."
Yeah. Oscar doesn't really acknowledge what you said. He's still looking at it, and like he's kind of silent for a couple of minutes, just kind of like looking it over. He's got very like a harsh like look. Like he's got like a smile on his face, but it's like not. It's one that's like very very judgmental. Yeah, calculating. Thank you, Sam. And yeah, he didn't acknowledge what you said. He's still looking it over or whatever, and finally, like when he feels like he gives like a little like and like looks at you again, and like this grows a little bit bigger, and he goes, "See, Io, looks like you got a makeover," and doesn't say anything else after that.
I was just gonna say, "Hey, what do you think?"
He goes, Katya tried to play it off, but I don't particularly agree with her opinion on it. But he goes, this will be a good time for PR because I do like the angle that Katya is trying to like take with you. So he goes, this could be, you know, we can work with it. It's not. We can work with it, is what he says. So he doesn't really give you a straight answer on that, but it's very obvious to you he doesn't like it.
Yeah, Katya can always make it work.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Because that's not why I'm here. Actually, I came to surprise you.
Well, color me surprised.
He goes, I have business here. But I heard that you were coming in, and I just had to see how my star was doing, and that awful, terrible, tragic. party in the gala. I'm sure you must be torn up about it.
No? Okay, great. Yeah, she's
Great.